Alright, sitting here with Greg in the comfy surroundings of the Carmel house, which hopefully you've already seen from the outside and heard the explanation, the mountain where Elijah sought the still small voice of God. And Greg's a graduate of Tabor, and I'm going to ask him the question that I've asked all the other guys. What is Tabor to you, Greg?
What is Tabor to me?
Yeah.
I think Tabor is an opportunity at life again of learning how to live with developing skills of living that I never had, becoming close to God in some form of my understanding, and being able to be helpful with other brothers, which I never knew about. I never knew that there was intimacy and a level of sharing feelings to men, which I was never aware of. I thought that that wasn't something that I was allowed to do. But Tabor's given me a lot of hope that there's a lot out there, a lot of love, a lot of understanding, compassion for each other. Not to judge each other, but to realize that we're all God's children. I think that's what Tabor's really meant to me.
So you've been here for over 12 months, pretty much, really, or almost 12 months.
Between the two houses?
Between the two houses.
Oh, yes.
And how's the transition from Tabor to Carmel? I've not really got anybody saying, I've not done the what is Carmel to you question with the other guys, but you want to head that off? Probably not different, but in some ways it is different.
Carmel, it came with great freedom comes greater responsibility.
Can I just say to the viewer that we're not on a ship, but that Greg is on a rocking chair, and that's why he's bouncing.
So if you're viewing this in April, don't think it's Titanic.
Yeah, you're all right. I'm sorry, buddy. What is Carmel to you?
Carmel has become a greater responsibility, sobriety, because I could take it for granted that my responsibility to being sober could be jeopardized if I allow it to be. And I'm not going to say I haven't done that. I've had a lot of challenging times, but the brothers in my house, they sort of always see the things, and I think that's the thing that we're going to start working on with each other, is when we see that there's something that just doesn't sit right with the brothers in the house. I think we're going to start addressing it more on now than it's been in the past. That not that we didn't, but maybe be a little more, how do I say, straight and forward to the point, instead of how we always use our programs in the I statements especially, but to be a little bit more head-on about where we are. So Carmel can be a big attribute to sobriety, but it could also be a big demise to sobriety if you let it.
All right, buddy. Well, you want to give a little goodbye message, blessing, something to the world?
I think it's not ever a goodbye. It's always till next time, whether it's in our Father's eyes or we see each other somewhere in the room, somewhere around the world, or I think we're always going to be in that spiritual circle. However it's manifested, we will be together one day. Who knows when, but until then, may God keep you, and thank you for this opportunity. God bless.